was the Blackburn Buccaneer, but never mind, who cares about those names? Hitting targets with a laser so that you can pick them up for your weapons. Buccaneer demonstrating his folding wings from his naval heritage. Waiting for him to clear the runway so that we can get the next aircraft airborne. Another paraffin-burning, fire-breathing monster. Parachute deployed as soon as the wheels touch down. Now he'll, I'm sure, try and take that off the runway, because if he drops it on the runway then there's a delay while they have to clear it off. So as he turns off the runway, I'll expect to see him do a little sideways jink and try and put the braking parachute perhaps onto the grass beside the taxi, followed by an immediate roll. would say that he struck the earth a glancing blow. Squadron celebrated its 40th birthday last year, had a big show at Cunningham. 80 to 100,000 people came to see them and helped them celebrate.
Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
I'm hoping else.
Slightly asymmetrically retracted undercarriage.
We like the old flying boxcar, they called it. The B-17 Flying Fortress people said that the B-24 was the crate that the Flying Fortress came in, and there was always a war between the B-17 and the B-24 people. But we felt that the B-17 was a very lovely short-range light bomb-load airplane. We could go faster, fly higher, and carry more bombs.
Well, I see they've managed to get the right wheel up. I'm sure they're all a lot warmer as a result. Sally B is actually the only airworthy B-17 in the United Kingdom, and she's run as a charity. She needs your support if she's to keep going. As she comes by this time, notice the yellow and black checkers on the inboard engine. Those are the colours of a gentleman Ted White, whose idea it was to keep this splendid aeroplane operating. He was sadly killed in an air race in a Harvard aircraft. And she has kept the aircraft running with the help of her splendid team of B-17 preservation. And Sally B, the origin of that is the B-51 Mustang. Okay, it's another minute to go before the lightning reappears. In the meantime, we'll have another low fly past from Sally B. Maybe with the bomb doors open? Yes, with the bomb doors open. Interesting to compare the size of that bomb bay with the enormous size of the Nimrod's weapons bay that we saw earlier. Fighters around. The Luftwaffe called it the fork-tailed devil. There were advantages and disadvantages to that kind of shape. One advantage was that it had nose-mounted guns, which of course other single-engine fighters couldn't have, or mostly didn't have anyway, apart from the Messerschmitt, which we'll talk about in a moment. That meant high degrees of accuracy, particularly at close range in gunfire. But one of the problems with this layout is that it has very bad visibility for the pilot. It's got those two huge engines on either side of it. It's sitting quite low. Generally referred to as Happy Jack's Go Buggy. That's what we're seeing today. Merlin engine P-51D Mustang. This aircraft was actually assigned to British Air Force in 45. It carries the authentic colours of 362nd Fighter Squadron, and the personal markings of Lieutenant Moose Beecraft, who flew with the unit in England during 1944 and 45. Another aircraft that's appeared in Memphis Belle, that film, and also Steven Spielberg's Empire of the Sun. Liquid cooled. And this hoof proudfoot makes an interesting final approach. The old Packard Merlin popping and banging as he goes down the runway. this Daimler-Benz engine, which really sounds quite different. And this is a genuine Daimler-Benz engined ME-109. Been lovingly rebuilt at RAF Benson. It actually belongs to the RAF, this aircraft. And it's flown for us today by Squadron Leader Dave Southwood, who's a test pilot at the Airplane and Armament Experimental Establishment at Boscombe Down. On the left-hand side of the engine. That's one of the things that shows it's at the top. See, for a big aircraft, it really is astonishingly manoeuvrable. Maximum takeoff weight of 50,000 pounds, this thing. It's going to come through the middle of the display area and give us all a power. Colin Cunningham, the captain, Flying Officer Don Toriati, the co-pilot, and Sergeant Doogie Fowler, the crewman. As he goes away, interesting to look at the shape of the blades. You can see how complicated it is for blades to work. They look quite thin on one side and thick on the other. That's because when they're going backwards, they're pushing the aircraft along forwards, and when they're going forwards on the other side of the aircraft, well, they're feathered like an oar is in the water. On this aircraft, and as he goes away you can see, I think that the ramp is open at the back. And do I spy Doogie Fowler there? I believe I do. You have the advantage of me in that I'm a bit further away than you. 7 Squadron crest on the tail of the aircraft, the plough. The way it does this sort of begging dog act is definitely showmanship of a high order. flying showman, Rob Howes and Rob Argent. Knot fast Flypast, and watch for him pushing over the top. Looks as if he's actually got negative G on there, but I don't think he has, because big helicopter rotors don't like that. 60 feet is the diameter of those rotors. It's actually 99 feet from tip to tip in length, which is just about the same as the wingspan of the Vulcan, so that's how the two compare. A somewhat different display, however, nonetheless enjoyable for that. They carry 53 troops, although in the Falklands it sometimes carried up to 80.